Welcome to our journey through Ghana's presidential history, a story of resilience, leadership, and progress. Ghana has seen leaders rise, fall, and build the nation in unique ways, from independence to a thriving democracy. Join us as we explore the lives of Ghana's presidents and the impact each had on the nation. Number 1. Kwame Nkrumah, 1960 to 1966. Our story begins with Ghana's first president, Kwame Nkrumah. The visionary who led Ghana to independence in 1957, Nkrumah became president in 1960. He pursued rapid modernization and advocated for Pan-African unity, believing Ghana's freedom would pave the way for Africa's liberation. However, his ambitious socialist policies led to economic challenges, and in 1966, he was overthrown in a military coup. Lieutenant General Joseph Arthur Ankara, 1966 to 1969. Following Nkrumah's ousting, Joseph Arthur Ankara emerged as Ghana's new leader, heading the National Liberation Council. His administration focused on stabilizing the economy, reducing government control over certain industries, and paving the way for a return to civilian governance. Next is Brigadier Akwasi Afrifa, 1969. In 1969, Akwasi Afrifa took over briefly as Ghana's head of state. His primary mission was to oversee a smooth transition to democracy, which led to the historic elections that ushered in Ghana's next civilian government. Though brief, Afrifa's leadership marked a crucial step toward democratic rule. Dr. Kofi Abrifa-Busia, 1969 to 1972. In 1969, Dr. Kofi Abrifa-Busia became Ghana's Prime Minister, marking a return to civilian rule after years of military leadership. Known for his focus on economic liberalization and social reforms, Busia sought to reduce government control over the economy and promote rural development. His administration implemented policies to modernize education and decentralize governance. However, economic challenges and rising inflation created opposition, leading to another military coup in 1972 that ended his term. Edward Akufo-Addo, 1970 to 1972. Ghana returned to civilian rule with Edward Akufo-Addo as president and Kofi Abrifa-Busia as prime minister. This brief democratic period saw reforms, but ended in 1972 with another military coup, highlighting the fragile political landscape of the time. General Ignatius Kutu Achampong, 1972 to 1978. The military returned to power under General Ignatius Kutu Achampong in 1972. Achampong championed economic self-sufficiency with his Operation Feed Yourself campaign, encouraging Ghanaians to engage in agriculture to reduce dependence on imported food. However, economic struggles and rising public discontent ultimately led to his removal from office in 1978. Next is Lieutenant General Fred Akufo, 1978-1979. In 1978, Lieutenant General Fred Akufo assumed leadership, hoping to restore stability. However, his tenure was brief as economic challenges persisted and public frustration continued to grow. In 1979, a young officer named Jerry John Rawlings led a coup that removed Akufo from power, setting Ghana on a new and turbulent path. Dr. Hiller Lehman, 1979 to 1981. After Ghana's return to civilian rule in 1979, Dr. Hiller Lehman of the People's National Party was elected as president. A diplomat and scholar, Lehman aimed to stabilize Ghana and improve the economy through diplomacy and careful governance. However, his administration faced numerous economic challenges, and just 2 years into his presidency, he was overthrown in a military coup by Jerry Rawlings in 1981, marking Ghana's last era of military rule. Flight: Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings, 1979-1981 to 2001. Jerry John Rawlings burst onto the scene, first in a 1979 coup and later leading Ghana again in 1981. Under his leadership, Ghana saw economic reforms, and in 1992, Rawlings transitioned to democratic rule, founding the National Democratic Congress, NDC. His two-term presidency set Ghana on a path toward political stability. John Agyekum Kufuor, 2001 to 2009. Democracy flourished as John Agyekum Kufuor of the New Patriotic Party, NPP, took office in 2001. He focused on social welfare with policies like the National Health Insurance Scheme and boosted infrastructure. Kufuor's 2 terms marked Ghana's first peaceful transfer of power from one elected president to another. Professor John Evans Atta Mills, 2009 to 2012. The NDC returned to power with John Atta Mills, a leader remembered for his humility and focus on peace. Mills oversaw the start of Ghana's oil production, but sadly passed away in office in 2012, the first Ghanaian president to do so. John Dramani Mahama, 2012 to 2017. Taking over from Mills, John Mahama continued to develop infrastructure and expand electricity access. Despite facing economic challenges, his administration built significant projects across the country. However, he lost his re-election bid in 2016. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, 2017 to 2025. Nana Akufo-Addo of the MPP won the 2016 election and introduced the free senior high school program, along with the One District, One Factory initiative to boost industrialization. Re-elected in 2020, Akufo-Addo's presidency reflects Ghana's commitment to democratic values and development. On Saturday, 7th December, following the 2024 general election, John Dramani Mahama emerged victorious, reclaiming leadership as Ghana's president. His return marks another chapter in Ghana's vibrant democratic journey. From independence to democracy, Ghana's presidents have left unique legacies, steering the nation through challenges and growth. As we look to the future, each chapter reminds us of the resilience and strength of Ghana's people. Thank you for watching, and remember, our history shapes our future. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell for more in-depth stories on Ghana and beyond. Share your thoughts below on the leader you think had the biggest impact on Ghana.